actually are in the game. So finally. Alright guys, so this is the Rio stream now. We're starting off. And after I've talked about what happens there, we are actually past the sewers. So we've already retrieved Dragon Diamond and Ramus has left the party. Because he decides that he wants to be he would rather be a businessman than beating the crap out of people. And I don't blame him, considering his stats really never really increased other than HP after, and then it didn't increase after a certain point. So I suspected there was something up to begin with. So with that, Nash feels that Alex could learn magic from in Vane, because he has the potential. So that's where we are right now in the game. We've already done all the sewer quest to get the Dragon Diamond back. And here we are. This is the real quest. So now that we're here, so alright, from this point on it's blind. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do know that Nash's turn. Mia's bromide. I wonder what that is. And who's Mia for that matter? Oh well. Let's go. Let's go to buy him some stuff. Wait, what does he say? I always keep hitting the button for... I hear you are about to embark on a journey through the Cave of Trial. What does that mean? You better stock up on starlights while you still can. Let's see. Do we have enough for starlights? It's very expensive, so... let me buy Nash's equipment before I do that. So we're going to do shopping for Nash, since he was out of our party for so long, and he's very, very under-leveled. You leave for Vane? You leave for Vane? Buy things to fight with and things to guard you from wounds. We had no idea Vane was such a dangerous place. It is not as bad as here, but it is bad in its own way. You will see when you get there. What does he know that we don't, Alex? Okay. So, we get a drink of water. It's good to... oh, I should probably visit the goddess statue. My most popular item these days is the fire cane. Use it as a tool or use its fireball magic. So I guess it's it will lower his luck, but I'm not really concerned about excuse me. Concerned about that. I think he should equip it, and he can probably sell the item he has right now. She already has the best bow she can get. There's nothing here for Alex that I should care about. So I would just sell the lucky cane. I don't need it. I could give it back. So Nash is going to get most of the... if you like anything you... okay, don't be shy about mentioning this happened in the last broadcast. It's interesting the shop, he was like, please advertise my store for buying if you like the stuff you bought from here. What do you have? We sell armor for magicians. That's all. Nothing else. Jeez, that's a very selective. That's a very tiny selection. So he already can't... oh, okay. Well, I guess she can get the steel armlet. And you can equip it. So I should have probably stopped by here earlier. But, oh well. The iron armlet versus the steel armlet. I'm going to sell this. Get what little money I can get out of it. Alright, let's go buy some starlights. Oh, yeah. He's talking about how the armor is heavy and it makes mage hard to cast spells if you're too out of breath. Because mage is being physical. Who heard of that? Though to be fair, usually they... yeah, it's kind of interesting that that's the archetype, where mages are not particularly good at physical things. I always wonder why that is. You would think that it would behoove you to be better at doing that, but I guess you can... oh well. So I'm gonna buy... I'll buy one. And I'll buy one more. And that's it. I need to save... I'm gonna keep the rest for stocking... a stock. Yeah, because we only have 2, so we gotta be a bit careful. You know, I wonder how the PSP version's like, or whether it's as fun as this version. Well, this one has a bit more nostalgia to it, because it came out a long time ago, 1998. Excuse me. I was in high school back then. Yeah. I was like, no, I wasn't even in high school back then. Huh. Well. Anyway, so I'm gonna save. And I believe... How do you get to Vane from here? Ramus's store is over here. Do you go from this street? I like how this is mini. It's interesting that even the town is made so that there's a mini Vane. I'm pretty sure Royce's house is not how we get there. She's not here anyway. I wonder who Royce really is. I don't know if she's malevolent or she's benevolent, or maybe she's just neutral. It would be too predictable if she were evil like one thing, but I don't know. I have no idea what about her. So let's just move on. Oh, we can't go to Nanza. And I already read that earlier. We're not going to talk. So how do you get to Vane? I guess do you go from here? From the harbor? Pretty sure you don't go by the ship. Hey, it's the kids from Saith. I heard about what you did to Dross. I don't think there's a person in Maribia who hasn't been ripped off by that silver-grubbing swindler. Thanks for putting that swine out of business. And the thing I was worried about you kids when I saw you sail in on the Hispaniola. It was nothing, really. Don't you mean that you did nothing, Nash? Yeah, he really didn't do anything, so screw him. You were useless, mate. I know you're falling in love with me, dear girl, but it can never be. I'm a loner, a rebel. The ocean is my wife. Its waves are like sweet caresses of my cheek. And its hurricanes are like PMS? Oh my gosh, really? Did they really make that joke? Okay, so how do I get to Vane? You can't go through here, so I don't get it. How do you get to Vane? I don't understand. Do you have to talk to Mel? Or... Well, yeah, let's talk to... Oh, this is the worst part. Not knowing where to go. I was actually reading something about like how a lot of people... Well, I guess this is technically more of a broadcast than a... Like one of those like pre-edited Let's Play videos. But yeah, some people like hate when Let's Players can't figure out where to go, or they spend a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. So yeah, some people are just not patient about this kind of stuff. So I'm like, oh man, I can't suck on stream. What do you have to say, Mr. Mill? Ah, lad, you did it! I heard about what you did to Dross and how you killed the monster down there. Good work, lad. What's next for ya? The Magic Guild? You need to talk to Galleon about the dragons. Cause I can't wait to call ya Dragon Master, Alex. Oh, why thank you, sir. When I look into your eyes, lad, I remember the first time I met Dine. And our first battle. Huh. So he has fought Dine before. Okay. So clearly I'm not supposed to go this way. We never did meet Jessica, so maybe we do have to take the mountain path. Wait, I don't know. I guess we can go up and see what happens. Oh, we do have to take the mountain path. Okay, so we do have to come out here. Alex, to reach the city of Vane, we have to use the spring of transmission. We just follow this path to the south until we reach it. What's with the big smile on your face, Nash? You'll understand soon enough, Cat. Just keep your eyes on the sky. I can't do... Nash is actually a little bit more higher pitched than my natural voices. But, oh well. I can't imitate even higher male voices that well. I probably can save on this Maribia. At least the game has the courtesy to kind of remember where you were. So Katarina Zone. Alright, let's move on. Interesting that there's no enemies on the world map. It's very different from a lot of RPGs. Where does this go? I don't want to go up the mountain, that's for sure. There's nothing here for now.
Behold, the magic city of Vane.
Oh. Here it comes. Haha. So that's Vane over there. Ooh, it's a floating city. Why do the mages get such fancy cities, while we non-mage people get to stay on the ground? The magic city of Vane circles around the goddess tower in an endless protective orbit. It is said to shield the goddess Althena from harm. It is nice that you can travel without things attacking you every 2 to 5 seconds. Shenzhen is particularly troublesome about that. Because even though you could see the enemies on screen, you couldn't avoid them very easily. So clearly we can't go there. Anyway, that's the... Oh, I don't think I need to go here yet. I'm going to back off. West, Nanza Barrier. We don't want to go there yet. Although the dungeon music is pretty cool, but I think I've gone too far. I'd rather get to the city of Vane anyway, because I don't think I want to go through all that without proper equipment. So yeah, you can go... Huh, this place is pretty big, so I could go through a bunch of places here. Where's this? I think this is the shrine, if I remember correctly. What does you have to say? This is the great shrine to the goddess of beauty and love. What is your business here? We'd like to rest. Thank you. Ah, I feel much better. Thanks, lady. You can... By the way, the goddess... We asked to pray, and she says, the goddess Althena will smile upon you wherever you may go. Huh. Can I go in here? I guess I'm not technically supposed to be here yet, so... Actually, I'm not going to explore this yet. I want to go to Vane and move things along. It's not really important that I need to be here. It was good to get... Good that I know there's a... So let's take this. I'd rather just go to Vane now. Just... Really? They put this in here too? Just how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I really want to know. That's not me, you idiot! It's a dumb owl that does that. Jeez! Really? You were gonna use a commercial that kids... I don't know if that might... I think that's still a thing nowadays, but I haven't seen that commercial in ages. Though I haven't watched any kids networks in a while. Okay, let's talk to the priest over here. Who are you? Wait, you're Nash, the star pupil of Galleon. I knew I was becoming famous, but this is almost embarrassing. Almost. May I use the spring of transmission, sir? Of course, but that doesn't apply to these others. They're my friends, sir. I assure you that they are most worthy of ascending to Vane. I'm sorry, Nash, but they're not. Rumors abound that the Magic Emperor himself roams the land.